What's going on, y'all? So today we got something a little bit interesting. So today we got had a new dad. I got a new setup here. I got the laptop and the phone. I'm recording on the phone, but I'm using the laptop to look at the chat. That way it's a whole lot bigger. Hey Rebecca, how's it going? So as I was saying, we got something a little bit interesting. Instead of doing beef this week, I decided to do some lamb. So I got a rack of lamb sitting in the kitchen. I've already seasoned it with salt, pepper, and some garlic. And we got the grill. We're trying to get it at the right temperature. Hey Dale, how's it going, man? And we're trying to get the grill at about 250. This grill's a little finicky, so you never know how it's gonna run. Uh, I've been wanting one for a while, but I just didn't have no room to put it. I really want a pellet grill that way I can set the exact temperature and ain't got to worry about no clothes. Hey, Reverend, how you doing? Appreciate all y'all coming in. I finally got some moderators set up. I had to go in last night and went on the other live, last week's live, and set the moderators. I'm glad it transitioned over. I wasn't sure if it would or not. I'm glad you're feeling better, Rebecca. So how's the weather like in your area? As you can see here, the sun's shining. People are out on the lake. This morning it was all rainy and dreary. The weather said it'd be like that all day, but luckily the sun's out and we can do the barbecue. I was afraid I'd have to pivot and do something else in the house, or if nothing else, at least film in the house and just come on out here and check the drill every now and then. So let's see what the temperature is on the grill.
314.
Yes, it's about 314. I'd like it to cool down a little bit, but see what I've learned with meat, the hotter it is, the faster it cooks, but the larger your marginal area is. You might be doing 1 minute, and next minute, because you're cooking it so hot, you've overdone the meat, and now it's burnt. And nobody wants burnt meat. Well, I guess we need the rain in certain parts, but other parts, I bet y'all's wishing it would dry up, especially out in Kansas and Oklahoma and Texas. But yeah, I learned that the hard way about the temperature of the grill. I've been lucky, but I've had some meat that was a little bit too done for me. So hopefully this grill will cool down, because I've already seasoned the meat, and I'm ready to get it. We're all hungry. Ain't nobody had lunch, and it's 4 o'clock here, so we're all about ready to eat. So maybe what I ought to do is cook with the grill open, and it won't be as hot like that. And we just go ahead and get started. What's the temperature there?
Well, when I opened the grill, it started dropping. It's 299, 280, 279, 260.
Yeah, I've never cooked lamb either, but I decided to give it a shot. We had beef steaks the last 2 weeks. Before that, we had some ribs. So I figured we'd give this lamb a shot. I went to Costco and it went to $20. And considering the price of meat, that ain't too bad. And it was for one rack of lamb. For 3 of us, that's plenty. So I said, well, I'll give it a shot. I've never been in the Costco and looked at the meat specifically. But man, they got good prices and the meat looks real good. Well, hopefully that rain will cool off for you, Reverend. Or at least slow down a little bit. Oh no, that ain't good. Hopefully all that works out for you. So I think we're gonna go ahead and grab the meat and put it on. I'll be right back. And unfortunately, it's a little loud out here. It's quieted down. There was a lot of people out here on the lake playing. One of the boats was loud. You want to maybe get the meat?
Yeah.
Dad's going to get the meat for me, so I ain't got to go nowhere. I'm kind of pinned in here. I got a table sitting in front of me, and I'm perilously balancing the phone on it with the laptop. So hopefully y'all don't go nowhere and nobody falls off. Yeah, we'll definitely pray the everything works out for you. But yeah, y'all figure it out, I'm sure. Anybody got any projects or anything going this week?
Your picture.
Y'all want to go ahead and see what this meat looks like? Grab my phone. So it smells real good. So we can go ahead and get it on the grill. What kind of fish y'all cooking up? Sorry, I was reading through the chat and catching up. I don't eat a whole lot of fish. I don't eat much at all. I'm not a big fan.
Mm.
Dad likes it, but I don't like it at all.
I love catching them, eating them, all the everything.
You hear that? He likes catching them and everything. I ain't a big fisher. I like hunting, but I ain't done that in a while. Catfish. Oh, we ain't had some of that in a while.
Catfish stew.
Y'all cooked it in the oven or on the grill? Y'all let me know how the light is. We were playing with this light, and I had it on, but it looked all yellow to me. But the sun's come out, so everything seems to look okay.
I'm gonna plug it in. Let me see.
Dad's dying to plug this light in. He says it's dark. So there's the light. Like I said, it looks a little yellow. Awful yellow to me. Y'all let me know which one you like, brother. Yeah, I like it better off too. Yeah, I've done a lot of pig hunting. I've lost track of the amount of pigs I've shot. I got one mounted at the archery shop, but that's the only one we got mounted. But yeah, I've shot plenty. Matter of fact, that's one of my favorite animals to hunt. I don't think mine was that big. It was pretty big. I couldn't imagine seeing one that big. So let me go over there and look and see what it looks like. I'll be right back. Try not to knock anything over. I guess I'd take y'all with me.
We'll do 300 size in the grill. And it's dropped to 200. I'm going to close it up here in a second.
And there it is. It's looking good. The grill's dropped down to 200. So we're going to close it. But it's getting long now. I'll flip it here in a little bit, or Dad will. But it's hard to see the smoke, but it's going. We put a little bit of hickory on it. So I'm really hoping this tastes good. I've never done it. And every time I do a new piece of meat, I'm real anxious about it. I heard you on that one. Me too.
And when should we turn it?
Dad was asking when should we turn it. I guess I need to get a probe in it and probe it and see what temperature it is on the inside. There's one laying there. I reckon I need to probe it. I guess assuming it's about 60 degrees, we probably should turn it. I just don't want one side to get more done than the other. So we started. Now I'd have to look back. I was focusing on the camera. It looked like it was meat side up. So I just we flip it over, the bones would be up. We'll leave it the way it is for about another 10 minutes. Now we'll turn it. It's about 4:30. We'll turn it. So seasoning, well, I used Killer Hodge all-purpose rub. Basically, it's just salt, pepper, and garlic. I went a little heavy on it, so it smelled like garlic when he brought it out here. But it'll be good tasting. I can guarantee that, as long as I don't burn it or undercook it. I don't think I'm gonna undercook it. I'm worried about burning it. Don't ask me what happened. I have no idea. I'm glad I'm back. Trying to get y'all situated. Like I said, it was a little perilous. There we go. No, I'm not going to go to the Arkansas deal. That's a little far for me. Going down to the chicken pen still a little bit rough. Yeah, I can smell it here. It smells good. I'm watching the clock check so I know when to turn it. And this is all estimation. I'm trying to keep the grill at about 250. That's why we're opening it every now and then to get it even cooked. And I want to take the lamb to about 130, 135, maybe 140 internal temperature. Of course, with something like this, the outer pieces will be more done than the inner pieces. So, I'll get that center. I like it medium rare. And we'll let Mom get the outside pieces. Because she likes it more done. That's the good thing about meats like this. Everybody can get, almost exactly what they want without putting it back on the grill. Hope everybody got to hear a little bit of the word this morning. I listened to a church down in Darlington, South Carolina. And they had a good service this morning. Talked about, they was reading out of John chapter 15, verses 1 through 8. Basically talked about how I got my notes in the house. And I'm just going to give a quick synopsis here. Basically how we're the vine and Jesus is the gardener. And, if we don't bear fruit, then we're nothing but a twig that's going to be cast out in the fire. Like I said, that's just a synopsis. There's a reason I write the notes down that way I can reread them over time. But I'm not a preacher. I'm not a teacher like that. But maybe one day. It's not something I want to do, but sometimes when God calls you, you got to answer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still just not ready to do that. But I got all the notes in the Bible, that's for sure. That thing's starting to get filled up. The one thing I like about reading the Bible as of late here, when you really delve into it, there's a lot of interesting things in it that you don't really get just in your Sunday service. I find that it's the private study time where I really get to know the Lord and really understand what He's saying. Yeah, like I said, we changed it because we got some stuff going on. But I just ain't quite ready. Like I said, got all the notes. But I just refining things, you know what I mean? I can't be as good as you do. That's exactly right. I wouldn't even say I'm a bright crayon. I'm like that little black crayon that nobody uses. It's half broken in half. The wrapper fell off of it. That's about what I am. So I got like 4 minutes and then I'm going to turn the meat. I'm watching the clock. Dad's wondering. Yeah, I'm watching the clock. Yeah, I agree. Like my pastor said, let me hide behind the cross and let these be your words and not mine. Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. And that's why I ain't started up yet. I just ain't ready. But maybe I just don't want to. You know how it is. We hear God, but we don't always answer, do what He says right when He says to do it. We hem haw like, anything else. Think anything hard's probably the right thing to do. If it's easy, it probably ain't worth doing. Amen to that, Reverend. I definitely agree. It takes the whole box. Whether you got the little 12-piece box or the 64-piece box with the little crayon sharpener. Well, I reckon it's right there in Matthew's. Go out and be disciples into the world. I said I'm paraphrasing, but I got I got a little case knife, and it's got that verse engraved on it. That's the only reason I know it. But yeah, let me go probe this piece of meat and see what it's doing. Right? I heard that. I'll be right back. It's still going.
Hmm?
No, it's still going. We go ahead and probe.
That's a bone up there. There you go.
Can you see it? I can't see it. I'm trying to see which time it goes.
All right. 125.
Really?
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all heard, but I got about 125 on the meat. So Dad went ahead and turned it, and I looked at it, and it was meat side down, which is totally fine. It had a fat cap, so that would protect the meat. So now we're just flipping it over and let it ride for a little bit longer. But yeah, as far as coloring in the lines, yeah, that's a good metaphor for life. I always said, because I said I like to do a lot of hunting back when I was younger and my body allowed it. Uh, God's way is like a little deer trail, and I tend to stay in the thorns and the brambles. But I'm trying to get unhooked and walk the straight and narrow, or roll the straight and narrow, you know. You know, I'm glad Johnny and Tony and Kish and them were able to make it out to Josh's and help him get that some of that mess cleaned up. And honestly, I'm kind of glad the dog survived. You know, when I heard they lost the dog, of course, we prayed for him, but I was kind of like, not the dog, you know, because pigs can be replaced and chickens can be replaced. Even though they're all animals, God's creatures too, you know, they're not as emotionally invested as, you know, the family dog. Uh, yeah, so I'm glad that happened. They got a long road ahead, but hopefully, uh, he got folks to help him out. And, but most importantly, we need to keep him in our prayers. And like I said, hopefully it'll get sorted out sooner than later. I definitely know God will. That's just so sad, especially for that whole town. Yeah, I know God's got him taken care of. That's for sure. I was watching Daniel Arms and his brother-in-law Dusty, and they showed some of the devastation in the town of Sulphur, and my heart just goes out to them folks. That's, you know, not just because we watch them on YouTube, but even the folks we don't know. That's just so sad that that town will never be the same. And you know, I love history, so the fact that they got to tear down some buildings that have been there 100+ years, that ain't no fun either. Y'all need to give me patience for this dog. I think that would be a great idea. You know, the more we spread the word, the better off it'll be. You can't hurt nothing. We all see the way the world's going these days. Everybody needs a little bit more Jesus, obviously. But yeah, my email is I don't think it's on this channel, but it's definitely on the other one. So you just shoot me an email, and I'm sure Dale would. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I'm sure he would be down. But just shoot me an email, and we can get things coordinated. I hadn't picked out a time or a date to start doing devotionals yet. I hate to call them sermons, but I hadn't picked out a time or a date yet. So yeah, I'm up for anything. Yeah, that sounds good. Some of the stuff I got written down in my Bible, some of them are short, and relatively simple. But I got a few in there that's real deep stuff that people don't really talk about. You know. Amen. Exactly. He'll be all for His glory. That's right, Dale. There's only one perfect person. I was going to add to that, but I don't want to cause any. I don't want to say a controversy. I just don't want to get too deep in the weeds. We're here to barbecue and have fun. So, did any of y'all ever tried or had lamb before? I said, I know this is my first time, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm just hoping I don't burn it. It's going, like I said, it was at a 120, 126 when I plugged it. So we flipped it. So we got it side up. Hopefully, I'm going to let it ride for another little bit. But it might be ready sooner than I'd like. My dog's all excited. My dad's getting his food ready. So that's why he was barking. I was wondering why that dog was barking. He doesn't really bark a whole lot, except when he wants a treat or it's time to eat. Yeah, he's pretty lazy and laid back. He only starts something if, like I said, he wants food or if I'm leaving the house or I just come back, then he'll start barking. Other than that, he lays on the bed and hangs out with me. He follows me down to the chicken yard. I've gotten really lucky with that dog. He don't bother the chickens at all. I was worried about that, especially when they were little. He just kind of looked at them and kept moving. He's a little Dachshund. He's about 15. He's about 15 years old. I got him about 2010. A friend of mine had some puppies, and I just had to have one. Yeah, I wanted a little inside dog my whole life, and then finally got one. We had a lab before that. She just got old and passed away. We ended up giving her to a neighbor. She liked to go down to their house, but they let her in the house. We never let the dog in the house. But oh, that's cool. Oh, that reminded me. I was gonna ask Dale something. Y'all doing your coon hunting or Is that just roosters do? I think Dale's got two of them, but I could be wrong. I know he had two riding in the car up to the meetup the other day. Some of these boats is awfully loud. And now they get to going by the boathouse, then it starts to shift. So you hear noise from the pipe, the boathouse rubbing on the pilings. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I ain't gonna go out just yet, but I know I'm running out of time. I wanted to keep it just about an hour. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. And if you do watch the replay, leave a comment. You know, it helps the algorithm. And somebody was trying to find my channel the other day, this channel, and YouTube ain't pushing it out yet. But we'll get there. I need to go to gun range. And, oh no, I said the word. No, I don't care. I need to go to the range and show y'all this new I bought me a 38 special a couple weeks ago when I got out of hospital. I ain't had one of these in a while, years. My first pistol was 38 special, a little Taurus, and you know how it is. You need some money to sell it. You wish you hadn't, but it is what it is. That one's gone now, so I bought a little Rock Island 38 special. Didn't cost me $300. I wasn't willing to spend too much on it. Just 38 special. I got enough high dollar 1911s, That's right, and ARs. That's where I'd rather spend my money. I saw Springfield come out with a M16 that I just got to have. It has a Terry handle on it. It even has now it's not, active. It even has a little mark that says burst on it. So I thought I got to get that for the collection. So whenever that comes into the gun store, I told him to call me. Yeah, it can't beat it. I got a little short AR pistol, and then I got another lower end Up there, I don't want to say low into the straight. Let's just say a budget friendly M16. But that one by Springfield, it cost a pretty penny. But I've never had a problem with none of my Springfield 1911s, so I don't see why this would be any different. I know Palmetto State Armory had a nice budget M16 or a carry handle, but what turned me off from that was it was a removable carry handle. I always saw it the other day. It was a removable carry handle, and I just didn't like the little knobs on the side of it, so I didn't buy one.
What temp should we have it on?
So we're gonna go ahead and check this meat again. Hold on, don't fall, y'all.
Sorry.
Don't fall. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and check this meat because I don't want it burnt. On the bottom of that was pretty good.
On 130. You want to turn it over again?
Then over and pop it up. That gets it on that side.
Just flip it over.
We'll pop it up.
Pop it up. That?
Otherwise, put it sitting on the
Them ribs kept it, the meat's not cooking inside.
put it sitting on this one.
I don't know how we can do that. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Okay. Get back to your crew. It's slow cooking. It's not gonna burn.
So it's a slow cook today. It ain't I got some nice grill marks, but it ain't burning. It's going low and slow. It was only about 130 when we probed it, so it's still got a minute to go. I wanted about 135, 140. I don't want it too real. Like I said, I'll get what's in the middle, and everybody else can have the end slices. Yeah, I got it. I bet that's fun, rather. A little auto for the squirrels. I got a nice one shot. I mean, this thing's heavy duty. It's a pump. Shoots about I think 177 size BBs. But hey, knocks you right out. Maybe one day I need to shoot one and put it on the grill. It ain't seasoned now, so I have to wait for that. But we might have to do that. I'd have to shoot 3 or 4 now to have anything to eat. So I think there's a lineup. Dale, do you know who's going live after me? Or is there anybody? I know Petey goes live at 6 o'clock my time, and you go live at 7, I believe. Yeah, man, y'all on the wrong time zone, I'm telling you. Y'all the reason I wear 2 watches. I got one on this hand, and then I got one on this hand. Hey, King, welcome in, man. It's good to see you. I really do enjoy all the comments and everything. I appreciate that. James Light's been a long time supporter of the other channel. I said for a long time. We really appreciate him. So you did go live after the drain? Like I said, it's 5 here, so that would be 4 o'clock your time. Yeah, King, we got some lamb chops on the grill today. We just checked them. They're about 130 internal temperature. Trying to get them to about 140, and we're going to pull them off. Can you bring me some snacks, Dale? See, I like Oreos. I like pretzels. Man, I quit eating pork. I can't do bacon. Now, I eat bacon every now and then. I can't help it. But I quit for the most part eating pork for health reasons. There we go. Sonny, there we go. Get away. I hadn't had a Sonic in a while. I used to get their hot dogs, their chili dogs. Oh, those were good. Since Christine ain't in here, I need a float. That's what I need. that sounds too good. But I love me some sweet tea now. I like my sweet tea to give me diabetes, though. I like it sweet. I know I was in the hospital, man. They said it was sweet tea, but I promise y'all it was not sweet tea. It was like some of that stuff you get up north, man. I don't know why you do that. Why you want to have unsweet tea? I feel like that is unconstitutional. There ought to be a law somewhere. All tea must at least have 3 tablespoons of sugar at minimum. Yeah, boy, you gotta make it stand up. Alright, y'all. Right? You gotta have all the sugar. Matter of fact, just dump the whole bag in there. I don't need no tea. But anyway, guys, it was great hanging out with you. Oh, yeah? Alright. Now I'm gonna have to go make some sweet tea. Y'all got me hungry. And I'm the one supposed to be over here cooking. Yeah, tea flavored sugar, exactly. Alright, like I said, I gotta go, guys. We got 2 minutes up and 2 minutes left. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I do look forward to these every week since I started. And hopefully they'll continue. So before I go, I got one question. What do y'all think we should do next week? I'm debating on beef back ribs. I did short ribs a while ago, and I didn't like them too good. Too many shiners. So Kane said pork butt. Dale said back ribs. Yeah, I go live every week, uh, every Sunday, 4 o'clock our time, Kane. And it's 3 o'clock Central Time. All right, guys. So we'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate it.